Chinan Chinyo Brickmaking Machinery Company Limited is located in Chinan City, Shandong Province, China. There are more than 300 employees, and many of them have master's degree and bachelor's degree, and senior and intermediate professional titles take up to 30% of the total number. After 20 years of development, the company now has developed into a medium-sized comprehensive group of modern private enterprises with an integrated processing and manufacturing, research and development, and business services. It passed the ISO 9001 Standard Quality Management System certification. The sales of the company products is centered in Shandong and covers most of China, and the product is exported to more than 20 countries and regions such as Russia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Mongolia, Vietnam, South Africa, and so on. The company's sales market covers all over the world. Based on great strength, the company takes over a number of turnkey projects and are identified unanimously by domestic and foreign customers, among which the cooperation of turnkey projects with Mongolia's Aerial Company and Vietnam's Touchban Company mark the Chinese brickmaking machinery industry has entered a new phase in international competition. At present, the company is able to offer brickmaking factories full set of energy-saving brickmaking machinery production equipment, mainly ZMT series of automatic setting system, BF series of marshalling cutting system, ZQ-PQ series of automatic blanking and stripe cutting system, JKY and JKB series of dual-stage vacuum extruder, raw material feeding equipment, raw material processing equipment, including the crushing equipment, sieving equipment, and grinding equipment, raw material aging equipment, kiln operating equipment, and complete special operating equipment in production lines. Shale, coal gang, clay, fly ash, slag, river silt, and other new brick-making raw materials are transported to the raw material stock by automobile for rain protection. According to different flexibility of the raw materials, the above brick-making raw materials are divided into soft raw materials and hard raw materials. To make production technology scientific and reasonable, different brick-making materials adopt to different crushing methods to achieve the best crushing effect. Soft raw materials go through the loader after being evenly and quantitatively matched in the box-type feeder. It is sent into the belt conveyor and is roughly crushed by tooth roller, then goes directly to the roller crusher for the second crushing, and finally into the roller fine crusher for fine crushing to meet the technical requirements. This means that soft raw materials usually apply a crushing technology of 3-roller crushing. Hard raw materials go through the loader after being evenly and quantitatively matched in the plate feeder. Then it is sent into the belt conveyor and is crushed by hammer crusher, and then enters round roller sieve or vibrating sieve to sieve. The smaller materials go directly to the next working procedure, while the bigger materials that do not meet the technical requirements go back to the hammer crusher for recrushing. That is to say, the hard raw materials usually adopt a hammer crushing plus sieving crushing technology. Both the 3-roller crushing taken by soft material and the crushing process of hammer crushing plus sieving taken by hard material handling depend on the characteristics of different raw materials, which ensures scientific matching of process equipment to achieve the purpose of optimization process of raw materials to make the raw materials achieve prospective requirements. After the crushing process, the brick-making raw materials get into dual-axis mixer. After mixing with water, they are conveyed into the reversible belt conveyor of aging library through belt conveyor and distribute the materials equally. Then through aging process, there is sufficient time to make moisture fully absorbed with raw material particles to further improve the homogeneity and the liquid plasticity of raw materials and other comprehensive performance indicators so as to achieve the process requirement of molding, drying, roasting, and other processes, thus improve the quality of the products. It also plays the roles of storage and transit. At the time of maintenance of individual equipment, it has no effect on the operation of the entire production line. After aging, the brick-making raw materials collected equally by the multi-bucket excavator and sent into conveyor belt, then enters the box-type feeder and dosing evenly to get into the next working procedure. The aging library adopts the 3 equalities of aging techniques, which is that the reversible belt conveyor distributes materials equally, the multi-bucket excavator collects equally, and the box-type feeder discharges equally. Compared with other domestic aging libraries, it has advantages of lower investment, higher mechanization, and better homogenizing processing of raw materials. After aging, the raw materials' physical properties are greatly improved to meet the production needs of all kinds of materials, sinter brick, which ensures product quality and can handle flexibly according to production requirements and create the necessary conditions for the production of a variety of new wall materials, sinter brick. After aging, the raw materials are sent into the roll crusher for crushing, grinding, and checking. Depending on the actual situation, the dual-axis mixer adds water again to finish the replenishment mixing. Then the belt conveyor conveys the ready materials into dual-stage vacuum extruder for extruding and shaping. The extruded mud is incised and shaped by the automatic stripe cutting and blanking system. The shaped adobe is transported to palletizing station to carry out manual palletizing or machine palletizing through sub-transporting machine. The ready adobe is transported into the hot house to finish drying by hydraulic ferry pusher and then goes into the furnace for drying. After preheating, baking, heating, cooling, and a series of thermal processes in the kiln, the adobe is sintered into a quality finished product. The dual-stage vacuum extruder produced by Chinan Chinyu Brickmaking Machinery Company Limited has the advantages of larger extrusive pressure, stronger body, higher output, and less power consumption. It is widely used in new type wall materials and sintered brick plants at home and abroad. As the key equipment producing high-quality new type sintered wall materials, it has achieved the praise of related industries. Automatic stripe cutting and blanking system has the advantage of 3 no's: no guarding, no lubricating, and no changing for the steel wires. It also has other characteristics such as accurate location, lower loss of mud, larger output, higher automation, etc. Its technology is pioneered in China and has applied for national patent with independent intellectual property rights. Under the perfect dual checking of dual-stage vacuum extruder and automatic stripe cutting and blanking system, the shaping process makes the whole production process achieve the desired design requirements, which has ensured product quality. With the development of the society and enterprises, the requirements of automation degree is growing. Machine palletizing will finally replace manual palletizing in brick-making production line in the future. This is the tendency. Chinyu Brickmaking Company takes science and technology as guide. With the help of foreign advanced technology, it has developed its own series of automatic palletizing systems with independent intellectual property rights. Therefore, the automatic palletizing robot can be widely used in process production line of single or double palletizing and burning. Its main characteristics are accurate and stable location and high code capacity. You need only one automatic palletizing robot produced by Chinyu Brickmaking Company in production line with annual output of 16 million blocks or pieces. Its delivery capacity is twice for the similar equipment that are presently used in China. It does not only increase productivity but also save a huge amount of investment for customers, which is much welcomed by all users.